Welcome dear all. In the last class we have already studied about major physiographic divisions. Now this time we will be studying about the mountains in detail. In the last class we covered the first topic, that was the Himalayan mountains, wherein we have studied about the Himalayas. We studied about that these mountain ranges run in the west-east direction from the Indus to Brahmaputra. Next we studied that they cover a distance of 2400 km. Their width varies from 400 km in Kashmir to 150 km in Arunachal Pradesh. The altitudinal variations are greater in the eastern half than those in the western half. Now we will be studying about the three parallel ranges in the longitudinal extent that consist of Himalayas. The very first Himalayas consist of the first range, that is the Greater Himalayas, which is also known as Inner Himalayas or Himadri. The second range is known as Himachal or Lesser Himalayas, and the third range of Himalaya is known as Shivalik. For example, if this is your Himalayan ranges, so all these three parallel ranges, the very first are your Greater Himalayas, which is also known as Inner. The second range over here is known as Himachal, and the last one is known as the Shivalik range. The very first Greater Himalayas, if we talk about Greater Himalayas, these are the northernmost group of ranges. These are at the top, at the very height. Loftiest peaks with an average height of 6,000 meters. Imagine the height is 6,000 meters, and it consists almost all the Himalayan peaks. Major Himalaya peaks are over here only in the Greater Himalayas, the core of this part of Himalayas. It is perennially snowbound, and a number of glaciers descend from this region. Coming on to some of the peaks of Himalayas, the very first and the highest peak is situated in Nepal, and it is 8848 meters. The second highest peak, but the first in India, is the Kanchenjunga, that is 8598 meters. Then we have again Nepal, that is the peak is Makalu, and it is 8481 meters. Then we have Dhaulagiri in again Nepal, 8172 meters. Then Nanga Parbat again we have in India, that is 8126 meters. Annapurna again in Nepal, 8078 meters, and Nanda Devi again in India, that is 7817 meters. All these peaks are situated in Greater Himalayas only. That means in the Greater Himalayas we have some important peaks, but it is situated in India as well as in Nepal. Coming on to the next range, we have Lesser Himalayas. Now Lesser Himalayas, these are the group of ranges lying to the south of the Greater Himalayas. South of the Greater Himalayas, that means if your Greater Himalayas are over here, then down of it we will be having Lesser Himalayas, and forms the rugged mountain system, composed, highly compressed and altered rocks. So this area is mostly covered with rocks. The altitude varies between 3700 and 4500 meters, and average width is 50 kilometers. So the width is actually 50 kilometers, and altitudinal varies from 37 to 4500 meters. Tirupinjal range, the longest and the most important range we have in the Lesser Himalayas. So if these are your Lesser Himalayas, we have Tirupinjal range over here, which is the longest one. Dauladhar and Mahabharat ranges are the important ranges. Famous valley of Kashmir, the Kangra and the Kulu valley in Himachal Pradesh, well known for its hill station. So we all know that in the Lesser Himalayas, Kashmir Valley, Kangra, Kullu Manali in Himachal Pradesh are very well known. All these are the places situated in Lesser Himalayas. Then we have the last range of the Himalayas, that is again in the south part, and in the extreme down part, which is known as the Shivalik. These are the outermost ranges of Himalayas, that means the down one, extend over a width of 10 to 50 kilometers and have an altitude between 900 to 1100 meters. Composed of unconsolidated sediments brought down by rivers from the Himadri and covered with thick gravel and alluvium. That means when these glaciers are melting from Himadri, these are your Himadri ranges. So when these are melting, it covers down with gravel and alluvium. The longitudinal valley lying between Lesser Himalayas and the Shivaliks are known as dunes. So over here, the place or the hill station which is situated is known as dunes. Dunes are like we have Dehradun. It is a hill station where we have hills, and it is a valley between Lesser Himalaya, that means the middle Himalayas, and the least range, that is the Shivalik range. Kotli Dun and Patli Dun are some of the well-known dunes over here, means hill stations over here where people go for tourism. So we have three ranges. The very first we studied about Himalayas, that is the major Himalayas. Then we have Greater Himalayas or the Himadri range. Then we have Lesser Himalayas, and then we have about Shivalik. In the next video we will be covering about the northern plains. Till then, please go with the notes sent to you earlier. Thank you.